is Samir, and I'm a rising junior at Friends Academy. For my starter project, I built a big time watch, and for my intensive project, I decided to build hovercraft. I chose the hovercraft because it was a good combination between electrical and mechanical engineering. My hovercraft uses an Arduino, which is different than many of the other hovercrafts. This allowed me to program more modes and use PS2 control. Here's a demo. So, for my modes, I have comfort, regular, sport, sport plus, and race mode. I'm going to start it in regular mode, and then I'll switch to race mode. When I switch to race mode, one of my modifications was a spoiler. Right now it's up. It'll automatically come up again in race mode, and there will be a light that will show up around here. This is comfort for regular. Okay, so the way it works is I have a battery. It's connected to two ESCs, which are electronic speed controllers, and one of these ESCs has a voltage input into the Arduino. That powers the Arduino. The Arduino is connected to a receiver, which is also connected to the remote, and it takes the input from the signals to the remote and puts it to the motors. I have one servo which controls steering, and one which controls the spoiler. I also have EL wire, or electroluminescent wire, which goes around here and on here. This one is controlled with the remote, and this one is automatic with the spoiler. My modifications were the different modes, the EL wire, and spoiler. I really enjoyed this project because it allowed me to experiment with different types of components like ESCs and motors and EL wire. I enjoyed my experience at BlueStat because it allowed me to experiment with my own things with a minimal amount of help. And it gave me the confidence to do things on my own without asking for help all the time. One of the major problems I faced when I was building this is my Depron, or foam that builds the body, is really thin. It's only 3 millimeters, so it's not very strong. So I had to use 6 millimeter Depron to reinforce the area around all the components to hold it together without flopping around. Also, I had my lift fan is very powerful, so it inflated the skirt like a balloon. So I had to add holes in the bottom and weights in the front to keep it from flying away. Any questions?
So about an hour ago, this wasn't happening. So just take the audience through what happened and how you fixed it.
Okay, so it was working, but then something happened with the receiver, and there was apparently a loose connection, even though we tested them all and it was working. So we replaced the receiver, and it seems to be working with the new receiver. The problem was that the receiver wasn't giving input to the Arduino, so while all the motors and everything were connected, it wasn't knowing what happens to them. Any other questions? Thank you.
How does the bag inflate?
So this lift motor, I don't know if you can see it from back there. This lift motor sucks in air, and if you look inside, it comes through here, and there's another hole over here through the base of the Depron that goes right into the skirt. So then it inflates through there.
You would think that there's an advantage between hovercrafts and, the other craft that fly on, roll on the floor.
Hovercrafts, well, they're better than or in a way they can be better than flying things. Is you don't need a landing area or anything like that. You don't need a lot of space to take it off like an airplane. You can just start it right up and you can go.
how far above the ground can your model go?
Well, it
The way you
depends on how,
designed it.
it depends on how much weight you have on it, but right now it's about like 2 or 3 inches, the main part of it. The skirt still touches the ground because that's it needs some part of the ground.